Hello, how you guys doing? This is IFX with Changes. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time, man. It's December time, before December, as we all know, the markets, not the market basically, a lot of institutes and banks are gonna be closed, so the market won't be moving as usual and stuff. So you're not gonna be seeing a lot of moves and stuff. So it's gonna be a very short period. I think on the 20, by the 21 to the 20, the market will be consolidating, not moving, because the people that really move the market will be on holiday. So we might take advantage of the moment right now. So if you're still new to my channel, make sure you like and subscribe. I give content of Forex, prod firms, and analysis, and whole lot of stuff. So let's just get into it without wasting your time. So this is a setup that first I want to talk about the gold, né? So as you can see, we had the gold setup here, that we had this one. So we had this move going up here and then creating a high, then creating another high. So here we have a shoulder basically. We have this shoulder, let me just draw it for you, and then we have a head. Nah? So then the market decided to break the structure somewhere around here. So you can see the structure got broken here. So this was just a nice QML pattern, nah? So this was a nice QML pattern. Looking at this QML pattern, let me just delete here so we can see proper. So we had a nice QML pattern, and here we have the base candle. This base was very important, and then just drawing just on the base here. So this base was important, and then highlighting it for you. Let me highlight for you, then highlight. You can see what happened. The price decided to react on the base, and then it decided to drop. But bear in mind, when it dropped, it never really went to our last take profits, which was here. This would have been our TP2, né? This would have been a nice TP2, but the price didn't. I wanted the price to actually drop and go here, né? But it did not. So what happened is, on these events, CPC and all those stuff, you see the price decided to break this level of supply. So you see it break this level of supply. You see it break this level of supply. So now we have another setup, a very good setup. So let me show you this setup before we go any further. This setup here, this is it. FTP, we've spoken about FTP on our previous video. So this is an FTP here. Just drawing it here. Let me just highlight for you. So there's an FTP. There's an FTP for you. There it is. This is nice. So you can see this is a significant level of, if the price was coming up here, this was going to be a significant level of resistance. So after breaking this resistance, it left the base. This base is very important. After breaking this resistance, it left the base. So this is going to be the first time the price decided to drop and retesting this S&R flip or a swap zone, whatever you want to call it. Because the reason why I call it a swap zone, here it was resistant, now it's support, so that is swap. So this is an S&R flip. You can also use that term depending which one you want to use. So I'm expecting the price to just drop here and decide to go up again. So to rally up, this is going to be a very nice level. This is going to be a nice price. This is December money. This is December money, guys, this year. So this is the price that's going to make you your money for December. These is where. So expecting the price to drop and then decide to push up again. So your stop loss just have to be below here, just below the base candle. So let me just delete here. Let me just highlight for you. So let me just highlight it, save it before I'm gonna post it on my social media. So let's just save it with VC. Okay, anyway, let's continue and look at some other setups. So the gold setup looks very nice, né? The gold setup looks very nice. So let's just look at some other setups. Obviously you're not gonna have a lot of setups since it's December, né? You're not gonna have a lot of setups since it's December. So let's see here. Okay, nothing here. Let's looking here. Looking here. Nothing as well this side, so there's nothing on the euro NZD. Let's look at the euro NZD. Euro NZD. Nothing here as well, so there's nothing on the euro. Let's look at the euro USD, né? Looking at the euro USD. Okay, let's looking at the euro USD. Okay, let's look at the daily time frame. So the euro USD, remember the euro USD, we've spoken about it for some time, it breaking this trend line. So you see it broke this trend line and then it did a retest and then it bounced up again. So you can see here at this point, highlighting here, there was a nice Quasimodo here, but you're not going to see it properly if you are not practicing it. Okay, let's go here. Here it didn't retest very well. Okay, let me show you on the clear, on a higher time frame, on a lower time frame basically. Okay, let's see. Daily time frame, there it is. This QML here. Looking at this QML here. So let me show you where is the QML at this point. You can see the structure decided to break here. So this low is not equal to this low. So what basically a structure breaker means, changing of direction of the market. So this one was not equal to this one. You see this low is lower than this one. This is lower low than this one. So basically this is a sell. It's because the price is creating lower lows, né? This is a sell. The price is creating lower lows. So you have the Quasimodo here, which was the shoulder. There's your shoulder and there's your head. But this is not a nice Quasimodo. So honestly, I wouldn't take this Quasimodo here because of the distance going up here. This distance on the head, because your stop loss just have to be above your head, né? So this wasn't gonna be a nice Quasimodo because the stop loss have to be here, you know. So I wouldn't take it. So basically if I took it, I would have probably just focused on the spike. The spike, and it probably was the level where you need to put your stop loss, but it wasn't good. You see, your stop loss would have been above the this above the spike. So you see the price have reacted here, so it's dropping. So we're expecting the price to go for a sell somewhere around this low, around this low. So expecting a sell here on the Euro USD. This is the only setup we have. So yeah, let's look at some other stuff. Okay, let's just go. This is USD or USD CHF. It's been a minute since I saw what is happening here. This is not my favorite pair. Okay. When you see nothing, you move out, nah? You see nothing, you move out. Oh. Okay, nothing here. Nothing. So let's just look at some other setups. So here, so we don't have a lot of setups since, so this would have been another setup, but it doesn't look nice. So looking at this, the KDN, yeah? The KDN. So you look at this low here, and this high here, this structure. So just looking at this chart, so this is a buy, né? Because this low is not higher than this one. So but we had a Quasimodo here. Let me show you the Quasimodo. So we had a shoulder and a base. So it decided to test this base here. This base at this point. So you see it tested this base at this point. You can see it was tested here for the first time, and then second time, third time. So this wouldn't be a good setup as much as it worked, but it wasn't a setup that I was gonna go for. So let's go and look at the USD. Oh, there's a setup. This is a nice setup. This is a very nice setup here. By looking at just looking at this here, you see this is just a simple trend line showing it. Okay, the market is on a downtrend, né? On a downtrend. So a sell would be very good. And then this is a second point here. You have the structure being broken here. So this high was not equal to this high. So this high wasn't equal to this high. So basically it's just confirming what I just said. The market's on a downtrend. So this is the Quasimodo at this point, né? Oh, what did I do? It said okay, let me do it here. And then we have this confirmation here. So we remember I've spoken so much about the spikes. You see the spikes here, and a spike this point, and a spike this point, and a spike this point. And there's a lot of spike here. Actually telling you this is a very important price. So we have a shoulder and a head, né? And then we have the spike. So by just highlighting where the spike is, you actually have an entry point here. This where your entry point. This is gonna be your entry point. So what I'm expecting is, I'm expecting the price to go up a bit, and then decide to drop, going down. So your take profits should be on this lowest low. This setup is gonna work out. It looks very nice. You see even the base here showing that this is a very important price. But bear in mind, put your stop loss just above here. Don't put it here, because there's gonna be a lot of manipulation at this point. There's a lot of manipulation because this is a base candle. So if you go to a lower time frame, you're gonna see this is a base. You see there is the base. This is the base I'm talking about. So on the 30 minutes, it looks even more better. So let me just delete here and actually highlight. See how I post setups. This is gonna be a drop, base drop, drop, base drop. So this is a setup. You see how I post setups. So I'm expecting the price to go up and then decide to drop. This is a very, you see how important this level is. You see the test, almost 3 tests, né? Almost 2 tests. So let me just save it. Okay, I'm gonna call it CV1. Okay, save. So let us continue. Cat Suisse. Okay, we have this. The setup looks nice, but let me just ignore it. Okay, let's go from the AUD. Okay. Unfortunately, this is moving down, but this would have been a nice FTR at this point. You see, this is a nice FTR by just looking at these spikes here. Spike. So this was a significant level of resistance to support swap zone. You see this was support here, and then it's support. You see the spikes are showing that this price is very important. And then if I just highlight this zone, so if the price decides to go up again, this would be a nice setup. Highlighting here, this would have been a nice setup. So if the price decides to go up again, then it's gonna drop here. It's gonna be a nice sell. This is very easy. But I'm expecting a buy some around here, but the buy is not as strong as the sell, so I just have to wait for. You see, this is the base. This is the base here. This is a rally base rally. So this is a nice demand here, It's a nice demand, but not that good. You can see even the price decided to react here. So it might go up and then decide to drop. So let me just highlights for you. So this is gonna be a nice setup. So let me call it CV2. These are the setups. So this is a very nice setup. So let's look at some other setups. Okay, these are exotic. Okay, AUDN. Same story applied. Remember, guys, if you get similar setup, the AUD, that was the AUD USD, and this the AUD yen. They're both showing a sell. You don't have to take both of them, because if you take both of them, they might fail. Both of them at the same time. So you just have to take one. Because if they both pass, they're gonna both pass. If they both fail, they're gonna both fail. This is the same theory here, but just looking at the price here, you see the price was actually making a trend line, and then it decided to break the trend line. Okay, so you see it's broken the trend line, but I'm not really interested in that. I'm just interested in this right now. This FTR, my favorite setup. This is my FTR here, and then after breaking, there's the base for my entry point as well. My base for my entry point. So this is my entry point for a sell. So I'm expecting it to move up a bit, as already showing it bearish candles, and then decide to drop. So this is super easy. It's a nice FTR. Sorry about that, I got interrupted. So yeah, this was the setup already. I think I've posted it already. So let me just okay, let us continue. Okay, I think I'm done with AUD and the D. And okay, let's look at the pound and the dollar. Yeah, guys, this takes a lot of practice to actually see what's happening in just a few minutes. Few minutes. So you can see the pound dollar always moves the same as the Euro USD. You can see here, but here you have a buy signal. So the sell signal won't work out, because you see, understanding the structure. So this low is not as high as this one. So we're on a buy here. So there's no need for us to look for a sell, because we're on a buy structure, We're on a buy structure. So let me just look at some setup, what is happening. There is a nice setup. You can still the setup. It's not a full margin setup, but you can still it, so you can see here, this is very easy. It's a sell. You have to be very cautious with this setup, because the structure is not against, so we are actually bending the rules. So you have a shoulder, and then you have a head, and then you have a small structure breaker here on the 15 minutes. So this low is not equal to this low, and then this star base candle basically showing us for a nice sell. So this, let me highlight it for you. So there it is. So this base candle actually showing us for a sell. So we're expecting the price to go up, and then decide to drop. So highlighting this entire base, and have your stop loss just above this head here. But obviously it would be nicer if the stop loss was above this point. It would have been nicer, but this is what we have at the moment. So let me clean this for you. So now the setup that I will post in the group, guys. Join FX Web Changes group. You will learn so much. The group doesn't just provide setup, but we provide trade ideas, PDF, and a lot of stuff. Not just trade ideas. there is so much you're gonna get on the group. So let me see. Eesh. Okay, let's see here. Eesh, this one never. I think I had this set up, but it never. This one never. This one. Eesh. This one was frustrating. You see, this the same FTR, ne? This was a very nice FTR, and then this base candle. So I was expecting the price to actually come to this base, here, and then expect to sell, but it never really reached this level. But hopefully, here when it goes up again, I'm expecting here a nice sell at this point. This is a very nice FTR. You see how FTR, it's just practice, guys. You have to practice so hard in such a way that it's just take a second to actually see what is happening. So let's go for okay, we've analyzed here, okay. I don't like leaving without checking the USD Zar, because that's my pair, guys. Okay, we've done the gold. Let's look at the so the Bitcoin is moving up because of Triple M, ne? There's a lot of activity. That's a joke, but honestly, you see the Bitcoin is just regain its strength because there's a lot of activity that is happening on the crypto right now. There's a lot of activity, so the demand is high, so that's why I decided to move up. But anyway, let's check at the USD Zar. Okay, I think I've done the AUDs. There's no need for me to actually do the AUDs again. So let's look at the USD Zar. Make sure you like and subscribe. You like. Oh, there, I saw it. Some. You like, guys. Click the like button and comment. Tell me what you think of my analysis. All criticism is accepted. Yo. So you can see here, the USDs are always good for a buy. But this, looking here, we have a shoulder, we have a head, here, we have a head here, we have a head here, so you have a shoulder, have a head, have a shoulder and a head. So this is an inverted head and shoulder pattern. So by looking at this inverted head and shoulder pattern, there's a lot of spike happening here at this point. So it's almost like it's a QML, it's a shoulder and a head. So if you highlight here at this point, so we're expecting some sort of a sell here at this zone. Expect some sort of a sell, but I wouldn't go for it because it's gonna be this pattern, this head and shoulder against this QML. So it's not gonna be a very good setup. So, and if you can look here, the setup is not good. So let me just pass AUD. You see this one, we missed this one. So we had a buy head and Quasimodo, so we have a shoulder and a head, and then if you go here, this what happened. You see, this what happened. So the price decided to test the base just here, and then decided to go up. So we missed this one as well. So yeah, this is a QML here at the NZD-USD. So we have a shoulder, and a head. So here, there's the Quasimodo here, There's a quasi so it's still not haven't been touched. So we have a shoulder and a head. So this is the structure breaker at this point. Structure breaker at this point. You see, this was the structure breaker at this point. So this is where the structure got broken. You see, it's the same as the Euro USD, but here it haven't touched. So I'm expecting the price to go to the spike. The spike here. The spike as a rejection. So I'm still expecting a buy, a small buy. It has to move up and then decide to drop again. This is your lower, probably next year. We're expecting here the price to go up and then decide to drop. Yeah, I think we are done, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, and you subscribe on our group. If you are international, not from South Africa, PayPal and Skrill is allowed. Just $10 per month. $10 per month. So bye for now. For recommended brokers, there's the link on my description. Yeah. Thank you.